Hi, everyone. Welcome to this episode of Between the Dots. And today is holiday themed with the holidays just around the corner. I know I am thinking about the right level of gift for everyone and right sizing it. You don't want to get somebody like a diamond necklace when they're going to give you a box of chocolate, for example. And so we were talking about this and talking about right sizing tech. And so, Moira, my question for you is, what do you mean when you talk about over purchasing, particularly in AMS?
Oh, yeah. I think I mean when people get dazzled by what is possible. I mean, there are a lot of really cool systems out there and when they show you all of the great things that they can do, some associations just get enamored of all these great bells and whistles and features. And what happens then is they buy this thing and they are overwhelmed by the
Mm,
complexity of it. They're not really able to manage it because it's more than they need.
hmm. Yeah, that makes total sense. So, what's your best advice to protect yourself against that?
No. Well, if you've heard this before, please excuse me, but I always say buying an AMS is like buying children's shoes. It should fit now, it should fit for the foreseeable future, but it shouldn't be so large that it trips you up. Right.
Love that.
Yeah, we were working with a little state association, right? And they had bought an AMS. Now, this company had two options. One was a larger organization option, one was a smaller one, right? And they probably were a better fit for the smaller one, but they knew that they wanted to get into publications. Didn't
Hmm.
know how, but they knew they were going to get into publications. The larger one had this cool publications module, so they bought the larger one. And 2 years later, they had us come in to help them figure out what did they need to do because there was this huge system and they were only like 10 staff and they'd never really defined what publications were to them before purchasing. So in fact, when it came time to launch their publications, the new system didn't actually fit them because they had a vision, but they didn't have requirements.
I was going to say, it really comes back to requirements, and it's so easy to get sucked into the aspirational future of what you want, where you want your organization to go. But if it's just an idea, you can't really purchase tech off an idea.
Right. And they all look kind of similar. I mean, some of the smaller systems have such beautiful interfaces and so much capability that it's very hard to differentiate that from something much larger. So you have to kind of, whether it's talk to your friends, post on Collaborate, talk to your friendly consultants about like, what's a good fit for an organization like me? Or ask the vendors, tell them, we're 5 staff and 2 million. No, you don't want Salesforce Dynamics or NetSuite. Really, I mean, they'd love if you did, but it's not going to be a fit.
That's absolutely true. All right. Well, thanks so much, Moira, and good luck to everyone trying to find the perfect holiday gift out there. And hopefully, everyone's organization has an AMS that's fitting just like their children's shoe sizes.
With a beautiful bow on top. Yeah.